Morning everyone.
Morning.
Welcome back. So we went and got Pat's tablets yesterday. The water were frozen up on the site yesterday morning, and it was even my waste water was frozen. Couldn't get it out. Just a lump of ice come out of the tap. Everything else was okay on the van. Just the yeah, you can feel it.
Can you feel cold coming through the window?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So we went off and got Pat's tablets yesterday, and then what we did was we went to Wickes. Yeah, I'm still at dark. We went to Wickes and we got some of this stuff. We bought a roll of this stuff.
I think it was £32, wasn't it?
No.
No, less than that.
What the heck? Don't know if it were 14 or 18 pound for rollers.
Yeah,
stuff. We got one or two other bits.
Yeah.
It was 30 odd altogether because we got some other bits and pieces. But when as you know, yesterday we'd put a curtain thing up here and block the cab off. Are you going to open that one up?
Let's see if that makes any difference to you. Well, that's wet.
Oh, it's outside.
Oh, it's
outside it is, yeah.
Better? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Ta, darling. You know, we put a curtain up separating the cab off, but I wasn't happy about
the windows being
what it did. So what I've decided to do is I've got some of that stuff, I don't know what you call it, that insulation stuff that you put on the walls before you put your insulation. It's like a membrane, and I thought if I put it, well, I'll show you down behind the winds. We put it there behind them there on the windscreen, and we've done it on all the windows. You can see that fits on there, so we put it around all the windows. And if you look down here, we've put it underneath the carpet, because the cold, by God, when you lifted that carpet up, you could feel the cold. The cold's really striking through, and we've done it all the way
to the edge,
all the way to the edge, to that step there, under this carpet. And then we left it. We didn't block it off. We didn't block it off last night, and I was sat here, and it was a lot better. My feet weren't cold at all. So yeah, I can feel the cold
coming through that window.
Yeah. Now that I've taken that out of that quarter window there, I can feel the cold. I'm going to turn this off and put it back. I put it all back. It does make a difference. I could feel the cold air. Wow. Yeah, it does make a difference. So and the windows are bone dry. So that's what we were doing yesterday. And a subscriber asked me if I had any pictures of the camper van, the folding camper. When I told that story about us yesterday in that folding. The first one, the little one that I was telling you about, was called a Conway Countryman. I'll put a picture of that up now. The other one, the second one that we upgraded to was a Pennine I think it was a Crusader. I put a picture of that one up. Well, a couple of pictures of that. They're not. These pictures are not the actual one. I can't find any pictures of they're on an old computer back at Tracy's. So these are new ones, but they're the same layout and appearance and everything. So I'll put that one up now. Yeah, that's the Pennine Crusader. I've booked a site we're here until next Wednesday. I booked to stay here all week. I don't know if I mentioned it. It's £15 a night here. Hard standings with a hookup. No toilet facilities are out. And I've booked in on a site next Wednesday for 4 days. It's near a small town or village. It's near Harrogate, on the other side of Harrogate, so it's not too far. So hopefully it's a little bit like this, where we can walk to facilities and that. But for 4 days, I've never been before, so I don't know what the phone signal or the TV signal are like.
If all's alright, we might stay a bit longer.
If everything's okay, we'll probably stay a week there as well.
Yeah.
Well,
we've got our Alethea coming on Monday.
Here.
Here.
Her school
is just up the road.
It's not far from here.
So she's going to come and meet us, and we're going to go for a tea somewhere.
Yeah.
Either there's takeaway Chinese, or there's the pub we went to yesterday. They do food that Alethea would eat. So
yeah, that's next Monday.
That's on Monday.
Yeah.
What else have we? What else? It's quite close to things here. You've only about 10 minutes walk to Sainsbury's local, and
pubs and restaurants. Butchers.
Yeah, there's a very nice Chinese restaurant here on the other side of the roundabout. If
you walk a bit further, you can come into Yeadon town centre, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
Further down this lane here is some country walks, which we haven't done yet. Sun's out, it's looking quite nice.
Yeah.
Whether we venture out. It's supposed to be going to snow today here. But
frosty on ground.
It is frosty, yeah. Tina asked me if a folding camper is the same as trailer tent. And I think the difference between a folding camper and a trailer tent is that once you open it all out, a trailer tent, I think you just sleep in the trailer. That makes into a bed, and all your kitchen and all your other bits and pieces are all in the tent part. Whereas a folding camper, the entire thing is in the trailer part.
You just fold the beds out at the side, and from the top of the trailer, and they're on like strut things, aren't they?
Yeah.
They come down.
Ours had underskirts round the bed, so it was all one piece when it were all set up.
The first one we had.
Yeah, I think the underskirts made a lot of difference under the bed, and you can store things under there as well. on it, yeah.
I suppose it wasn't as cold, you weren't getting drafts underneath.
Underneath.
Blowing underneath.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we had a potter
Aye, we
in
did.
that one.
In the little one.
Which you had to
The
keep
Conway, yeah.
moving about, didn't you?
Yeah.
Into a... We brought it in on a night.
Yeah, you had to keep it in awning or something during the day, and we brought it in at night time in between the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it were all right, but it was... When we used to have to put the TV on at the kitchen and look at it, watch it were a bit uncomfortable, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, the beds were here and the seating were like down front beds, weren't they?
I don't think people can get a picture from that, darling. Yeah.
Right, well, like the bed were at back of me and you were sat on this seat here and sort of craning your neck to see TV over there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They weren't didn't seem that comfortable a seats.
No.
Really.
Anyway, that's the camper thing. Yeah, I went online last night, looking for a way to watch that film. Jack, that subscriber, asked me to do a review of it. I don't know why. I'd love to know why he wanted me to do a review of it. But you have to pay. I couldn't find it anywhere other than having to subscribe to somebody and pay to watch it. So I'm afraid. But all the write-ups that I've read about it since you asked me have not been very complimentary of it. I don't know, maybe I'd be different. Think differently.
That's what he thinks.
Because, I don't usually go with the flow. I find things quite charming when others find them boring or have criticisms. So.
Did you see how he looked at me then?
I never did. That's paranoia. Well,
Trevor and I don't like the same thing. I thought you were looking at me.
No, I wasn't. That never entered into my head at the time. It has now, though. Yeah. Yeah. It is true. I do find things. I like quirky things, and maybe it does sound a quirky film, so maybe I would like it. But you're going to have to wait until I get back to Tracy's, I'm afraid, because I've never paid for a video to watch a video in my life. Yeah. Actually, I used to have Netflix on here, and I started running out of space on the phone, and I had to delete stuff, and I had deleted Netflix. And whether I've got enough room on here again to download Netflix, I don't know. I'll have to have a look. But I know I did start running out of space on here and I deleted it. But if I got Netflix back on, and I probably could watch it. So I apologise to that subscriber. I've forgotten your name. Can't remember your name, mate. I've forgotten. I apologise, I've not done it. But I will do it. Because you've got me intrigued about this film. I feel as though I ought to watch it now. All right. See you later. Bye.